In this video, we're going to be looking at meetings within Microsoft Teams. We will cover how to schedule meetings, as well as the different tools available which can make Teams a great place for engaging lessons in a remote or hybrid setting. Teams meetings are the best way to meet virtually with pupils and colleagues when working from home. Lessons can be delivered by sharing PowerPoints, and group work can be facilitated through the use of breakout rooms. Only users with a Glow Scotland account can join Teams meetings. Meetings can be scheduled in a few different ways, either within a team itself or within the calendar feature within Teams. Scheduling a meeting within a team itself is the best way to ensure students are aware of the meeting and can join it easily. Scheduling a meeting in the calendar allows you to schedule meetings independent of a given team and is best for when meeting with colleagues. To schedule a meeting within a team, navigate to the team and channel you wish to host the meeting in. Select Schedule a Meeting from the drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner. From here, you can complete the relevant details for your meeting, including the title, date and time, and description. Adding attendees isn't necessary, as all members of this team will be invited automatically. Select Send when you're happy with the details you've completed for this meeting. All members of the team will receive an invitation to this meeting via email. A post is also created within the channel. An event will be added to your calendar within Teams and Outlook. And for all those who RSVP to the meeting will also appear in their calendar as well. To schedule a meeting out with this specific team, navigate to the calendar and then select New Meeting in the top right-hand corner. You can now complete the relevant details for your meeting. As this meeting is being hosted out with a team, you'll need to add your required attendees, either by entering or searching for their Glow email addresses. When you're happy with the title, attendees, date and time, and description of your meeting, select Send. An email invitation will be sent to all of the attendees you have added to this meeting, and an event will be added to your calendar within Teams and Outlook. Your attendees will also have this event appear in their calendar when they choose to accept your meeting invitation. To join or start a meeting, open the meeting details from the appointment within your calendar or from the post within the Teams channel. From here, select Join. At this stage, you'll have the option to enable your microphone and camera. However, it is best practice to enter a meeting with your microphone muted. Select Join Now when you're happy to join the meeting. If you're the host of the meeting, you'll have to admit attendees who are waiting in the lobby. To do this, you'll see the notification appear on screen. However, you can also choose to show the participants list, and here you'll see the lobby and will be able to admit particular attendees. If there's more than one attendee waiting in the lobby, you'll have the option to admit all attendees. You'll now see that this attendee has been admitted to the meeting. As the host of the meeting, you also have control over the attendees of your meeting, and these controls can be used within the participants list. Hover over the name of a particular attendee and select the three-dot menu. If the participant has not already muted themselves, then this top option here would be available to you, and you would be able to mute that particular attendee. You also have the option to disable their mic. This means that the attendee will not be able to unmute their microphone until you allow them to. The same control can be exerted over the attendee's camera as well. You have the option to pin for me, which means that this user will always be visible on your screen. And you can also choose to remove them through the meeting as well. This is also where you can choose to allow to make other attendees presenters. This allows them to share their screen with the rest of the meeting. When using Teams from the desktop application, extra features are available when sharing a PowerPoint. This is known as PowerPoint Live. The available features include a laser pointer, inking tools, which includes a pen and highlighter, presenter's notes, and the ability to translate slides into a number of different languages. To share a PowerPoint within Teams, open the share tray. If you're using the desktop application, as seen in this video demonstration, the share tray will be at the top of the screen. If you're using the browser version of Teams, the share tray will be in the menu along the bottom of the screen. A list of your most recent PowerPoints will be displayed. You can choose to select one of these PowerPoints, or you can choose to browse OneDrive or your own PC to find a different PowerPoint. Once you have begun presenting your PowerPoint, a range of PowerPoint Live tools will be available to you within the desktop application of Teams. The first of these is the laser pointer. When selected, a laser dot will be visible on the PowerPoint, and you can use this to direct pupils' attention towards particular parts of your PowerPoint. By clicking twice on the laser pointer tool, you'll be able to change the colour of your laser pointer. Our next three tools are our inking tools. First, we have a pen. This can be used to draw on a particular slide. Again, by selecting this pen more than once, we can choose to change the thickness of the pen, as well as changing the colour. Our next inking tool is the highlighter. And again, by clicking on this tool more than once, we can choose to change the thickness and the colour. And we can use this to highlight text within our PowerPoints. Finally, we have the eraser, and this can be used to erase any of the previous inking you've done on the slide. Another tool available within PowerPoint Live is the standout mode. So at the top of the screen here we have presenter mode, which is currently on content only. However, if we choose to turn our camera on, we can enable standout mode. So if I turn my camera on just now, I can enable standout mode. And what this does is it overlays your camera on top of the slide. And this can sometimes be a bit more engaging when delivering to pupils. You'll also notice that your presenter's notes are available here at the side of the screen. These remain here as you progress through your other slides. It is also worth noting that any inking you do on a particular slide will remain on that slide for the entirety of your presentation. For example, if I choose to circle something on this particular slide, progress to another slide, and then return to slide 3, the inking remains in place. Another feature available within PowerPoint Live is the ability to translate slides. If we select the three-dot menu at the bottom of the screen here, we have the option to translate our slides, and there are a variety of languages available. When selected, your entire PowerPoint will be translated into the chosen language. This can be useful if you're delivering a lesson to pupils who do not have English as their first language. Another option within this three-dot menu is the ability to hide presenter view. So if you're not planning to make use of your presenter's notes, you can hide presenter view in order to maximise the slide available on your screen. This is similar to how the slide will appear to the attendees. We're currently viewing this meeting as an attendee. On the attendee side, one of the useful features when viewing a PowerPoint is the ability to progress the slides independently of the presenter. So currently the presenter is on slide 5. However, as an attendee, I can choose to navigate back through the PowerPoint and forwards through the PowerPoint, independent of the slide that the presenter is choosing to talk over at this given moment. This can be useful as it can allow students to copy notes from a slide that they missed or perhaps didn't complete. This only progresses the slides for the individual attendee, i.e. it is only myself as an attendee who is viewing slide 7. The presenter is still discussing slide 5. Other attendees may be on different slides as well. At any time, I have the option to return to presenter, and this returns me to the slide that the presenter is currently displaying. It is worth noting that certain features are only available when sharing a PowerPoint from the desktop version of Teams. When sharing a PowerPoint from Teams on an internet browser, the laser pointer, the inking tools, and the ability to translate slides are not available. Whiteboards are a great way to communicate ideas and collaborate with others during a Teams meeting. To start a whiteboard within your Teams meeting, navigate to the Share tray and select Whiteboard. When the whiteboard first opens, you have the option to collaborate or present. Collaborate means that everyone within the meeting will be able to contribute to your whiteboard, whereas present means that only the presenter can choose to edit the whiteboard. And this is where we will start. Currently, the whiteboard is set to read only, where only myself as the presenter has the ability to add content to this whiteboard. Whiteboards can also be used for collaboration. Select the cog icon in the top right hand corner and enable the option which says Other participants can edit. This allows all attendees of your meeting to contribute to the whiteboard. Whiteboards can be inked on, and we can also add things such as sticky notes, text, shapes, reactions, images, and much more. To learn more about whiteboards within Teams, please view the standalone video. Shortly after the end of a meeting hosted within a team, an attendance report will be available. This can be downloaded and opened within Excel. The attendance report contains the following information for all attendees, including their name and email address, as well as the time at which they joined and left the meeting, and then the duration of their time spent within the meeting. This can be a useful document for tracking purposes, allowing you to see which pupils attended particular meetings and how long they were attendees for.